Hey, what's going on, Knights? Name is the Gamer. Go back to another epic video. So today we're actually not gonna do much. Hopefully it's another short video. I'm sorry, no edits in this one as well. I have a Guild Wars 1 ready. I'm going to probably edit it tonight and then have it uploaded tomorrow. Look at me, I'm actually uploading stuff for y'all. Boom! How about that? But anyways, I've actually been actually 6-starred this guy. I haven't put anything on him because I want to see what he's like after his change, and then I'll go ahead and actually gear him correctly because I think he's a bruiser. I believe so. So I'm probably not going to do anything until then. I'm actually pretty close, so we'll see. But anyways, today's video is not about that. We're actually going to be going over the patch that is going to happen tomorrow, I believe, actually. So we'll go ahead and just... Okay, so you'll hear the background sounds because I want y'all here, but I want to hear it as well, just so I can know when I'm going to start it. But new heroes coming tomorrow. Looks like it is going to be a Soul Weaver. I'm guessing she's actually going to...
Is it already over?
It looks like she's going to be pretty cool just by looking at the intro video. So we'll go ahead and look at the intro video here. It looks like she's like a kind of a pop star type of thing.
That brings hope and joy.
An idol,
to her beautiful
yeah, I guess to
music.
say.
She has great magical talent and can harness magic with her voice.
Yeah, there you go.
She transforms her appearance on stage with the booming pendant and becomes more dynamic.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool to have. You're basically getting 2 heroes in one. I like that. So
Shining Star.
I actually might be interested in
A
this.
skill that dispels debuffs from allies and transforms Tamarinne into
Okay,
an
so
idol.
she dispels all debuffs? Looks like all
Song
debuffs.
of the Forest. A skill that recovers the health of all allies.
Okay, recover her health. Okay.
Serene Tune. A basic attack skill that attacks an enemy while healing the ally with the lowest health.
Okay. So kind of like a Destina.
Climax. A buff skill that increases the attack and combat readiness.
I
of
like
all
this
allies.
skill. I actually like this skill because
Same
it'd be good
together.
for cleaving. So
A basic attack
that'd be
skill
pretty
that
good.
dispels buffs from all enemies and triggers a dual attack.
What? Wait. Let's go back. All
Dispels buffs
buffs?
from all enemies and triggers a dual attack.
Wow. That's an interesting one.
Tamarinne is a Soul Weaver who can be used to heal and buff your team. She can dispel debuffs from allies with Shining Star and transform herself to provide attack buffs at the same time.
Yeah, because it gives
Because her
combat
skill
readiness as
Climax
well,
can
right?
increase the combat readiness of all allies.
That's crazy.
A powerful onslaught of attacks can ensue. Sync Together dispels buffs from all enemies and triggers a dual attack from
interesting.
the ally with the highest attack.
It even
making
happened
the skill
there.
highly effective against teams that rely on buffing.
Did it even happen there? What are they trying to show there? Right. Let's go ahead and go
Rely
back.
on
Let's go.
buffing
Right.
with the
Let's go.
highest attack, making the skill highly effective against teams that rely of attacks can ensue. Sync Together dispels buffs from all enemies and triggers a dual attack
Nothing
from the ally
happened.
with the highest
Video
attack,
right there.
making the skill
Nobody
highly
freaking got
effective
stripped.
against teams that
I'm
rely on
confused.
buffing.
Okay. Well, either way, her kit seems really interesting. It looks like you get 2 sets of skills here. So, right? Yeah. So as Tamarinne, it looks like it just heals with the lowest ally according to the max health. Okay. Decreases cooldown of Shining Star. Okay. So Shining Star is for both, or is it only when she's an idol? Because okay. Anyways, as Tamarinne, it heals all allies as we saw, and then as the idol increases attack of all allies for 2 turns and increases combat rating. I thought that was her 3rd skill. Before performing, dispels all debuffs. Okay. Oh, okay. So she doesn't have a 3rd skill per se, right? Because it looks like you can't see the skills here really.
Forest and Shining Star.
Yeah, it doesn't show the skills. So
Increases-
she doesn't have a 3rd skill per se, I guess, because this is just to transform from one to another, right? And all allies recovers the caster to max health. Wow, and grants an extra turn. The caster becomes an idol for 3 turns, performs a concert, begins every battle with full cooldown count. Okay, very interesting. Okay, then her artifact that she comes with, when attacked, increases combat readiness of the ally highest attack. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, 10%. That's pretty interesting. Okay. And then there's one for haste, which is pretty freaking awesome. The thing is that I already have R and L on him, which is I'm kind of like iffy if I were actually going to put this on him, because I want this one when a single attack is inflicted against an earth element, decreases. Oh, but it's only for earth elements, so that's like that's okay if you don't have anything for haste. I wouldn't replace it for R and L though. Okay, so she has a side story going on here, of course, and who's gonna be? It's gonna be, of course. What is her name again? Where's she at? Tamarinne? What did they call it in the beginning? Let me check. Tell me?
An idol that...
Nope. Okay, never mind. Never mind. So it's gonna be okay. Carrot. Nobody uses carrot. Okay. Karen, and I can't tell who that is. And then of course the 4 difficulties, the same things, the quests you do, and then the shop stuff looks like the normal things, the awakening materials and whatnot. Usually the first 3 Molagora seed, then it looks like the same, and then the 5 covenant marks you can buy the 3 times. Reputation gives you the same thing, leaves, silver transient stones and whatnot. Let's go ahead and see here. What is this? Oh, so you can get it off of like, you know how Zeno was, you can get it off of that, so that's quite interesting. Okay. Right, yeah, it looks like it. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's basically how it works. And again, if you don't know, you can't feed this artifact to other artifacts unless it's within itself. So yeah. Alright, so hell difficulty, of course. Other improvements: heroes, auto battle, mascot Hazel's skill, a girl in a uniform now targets the allies who had its attack. Okay. Chatting, players must now be, okay, account ranked 7. Makes sense. Okay, summon alerts are no longer broadcast to every channel. Now only... Oh, I didn't even notice that. That's cool. There are issues where one of the chats was not displayed. Oh, okay. Banned words list chatting in English has been alert. What? Oh, has been altered. Okay. Guild, when joining guild, last login information no longer exceeds its boundaries. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Gold is available in approximately 15%. Okay. Side story, reputation, summon. 5 stars been... Okay, Violet has been added to the Covenant summons. Okay. Preview. Next week, a new side story will begin, so the roses may bloom. Okay. Ooh, that's interesting. So they already have another side story for next week. I hope they get another banner for her. I really wanted her. But it's for that one. I feel like that is fairly interesting. How far are we in already? We're already 10 minutes in. I feel like I don't get revenue regardless, so it doesn't matter 10 minutes or not. But she looks fairly really interesting. The thing about it is that I use DN as my attack buffer for the moment. Maybe I'll replace her. Maybe, like, to be honest, what would make it for me anyways, what would make my team a lot better, I guess, would be I keep going back and forth. Would be, okay, so let's say this is the team I use right now. Okay, so what I would replace would be Haste would no longer be there. I would put her in place of in place of Haste. And I guess, well, actually, it would replace Deanna as well. That'd be interesting. Double cleave, right? Because no, I need a defense break. So it'd be her going first, or Scurry going first, and then those two would have to go first. Increase combat readiness already, and then you have attack buff. Then I would need Axe God here, actually, somewhere here, like maybe in place, like let's say this, right? Let's say this. What is that? Why did it do that? What was doing it? Okay, anyways, and then the last place would I would love to have this guy here. I actually haven't even leveled him or anything like that. I haven't touched him much. Oh, I have. So it'd be either this guy. So he can defense break, and then he'd get the invincibility. And if not, then I would actually just put Sez. That'd be interesting. So let me go ahead and put that team back to how it was before I actually take it in. Let's go ahead and put, was it says in here? No. It was Crayon, and then where's Haste at? Haste, my boy. Okay, cool. So, oops, nope. I don't want to put another team. So, she's very interesting. I feel like, but there's somebody else who does that, right? Increased combat readiness and attack buff. I believe there's somebody already in the. I can't think who it is because I don't use her, but I'm not sure. It's not Tenebria. It's not. Oh, Tamarinne's already here. Who is it? I know there's somebody who does that. It gives attack buff and whatnot. That's not you. Cecilia, not you. Rose? Is it Rose? Yeah, there it is. But she's a Nat 4. Either way, the Nat 5 is actually interesting. Tenebria actually looks more interesting, I guess, per se, because she has two forms. She heals and she does dual attack and whatnot, so we'll see how it works. I want to summon for her, actually. She seems fairly interesting. At first I didn't want to because I feel like I got enough toys, but I'm not going to go too crazy. I'm going to just summon what I have, and then oops, no.
What do you think?
Summon what I have, maybe buy a couple, and then get some from the actual event. So we'll actually see we'll see. I don't want to go too crazy on it. I feel like maybe I should, because every time I don't go crazy on it, I don't get anything from the banners. I'm so unlucky with the banners. It's been like over a month since I've gotten something from the banners, but we'll see. I'm not ungrateful though. I've been getting some stuff here and there. Like I said, that lunar thing, but let me not make this longer than it has to be. All right, thank you very much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Let me know what y'all think about it. It seems fairly about the hero. It seems fairly, and she seems fairly interesting. A new mechanic with her transforming. It kind of, if you play Summoner's War, it kind of acts like the unicorn in a way. She transforms from human back to normal. If she was a thief, it'd be kind of broken, because then you could put the RNL on her, and then you can like go bounce back and forth and whatnot. But I guess that's how they fixed it. They made her into a soul weaver to make sure that you can't put RNL on her, so you can't do that. But like I said, thank you very much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hopefully y'all saved, and we'll see. Luna is not coming, not yet. Not yet. Maybe next week. Who knows? Everybody's been saying that the past like forever. But anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. All right, peace.